guest is the multi-platinum selling artist who's just as comfortable singing opera as he is starring in the West End musicals like Les Mis.
And after 2 #1 albums with his friend Michael Ball, he's about to go it alone. Oh, Michael will be furious with his new solo album as time goes by. Should we have a listen?
You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by.
Oh, I'm just drifting away. So you such a great
I just enjoy it. That's like, if Michael Ball can duet with him, why can't I?
Yeah, because you can't think of a reason. You don't need a reason. Alfie is here with us now alongside Richard. Does Michael know you've gone it alone? He's not going to ring in the show to you this morning.
He's not
going to kill you.
No, it's really lovely. He's been so supportive about my new album, and I'm going to be supportive about his, sort of. But no, it's really nice to actually take a break for a while, focus on our own individual projects, and then get that together. So we will.
It's not been like you've not split from musical differences.
No,
acrimonious moment.
No, not at all. No, we just annoy each other.
That's too great after a while.
There's a lovely era of music you're doing on this, isn't it? It's the era that we all kind of wish we'd lived in because we imagine we would have been there at the top end, not struggling at the bottom. That's what we hope, wouldn't we?
It's a funny sort of thing. You say we wish we could have been living in that era. 1930s. That's every song on the album is from the 1930s. But it was a really sort of it was a crazy time.
It was a grim time for some.
Very grim.
Yeah, and a party time for others. Yeah.
There was people think the 50s and the 60s were the birth of rock and roll. I disagree. I think the 30s was the real birth of rock and roll.
Wow.
It was a start officially of the music industry. You know, there was new artists coming out, inventing, creating such wonderful melodies and tunes and music that hadn't really been heard before. And all these romantic songs have dark stories attached to them too. It was a nitty-gritty world. It was in between 2 world wars, not that long after Prohibition, so it was a wild time. It was pretty much sex, drugs, rock and roll. You know, everything was going on. It was crazy.
Well, we're no stretch to bootleg liquor on this show. Clearly, Kate knocked some of it in moonshine at the weekend.
I
mentioned but I mentioned lip locking with Frank. I mentioned lip locking with Frank Sinatra, but of course, a tenuous link. But you actually used his microphone, am I right?
Yeah,
you were recording this.
Yeah, we recorded this album in Capitol Studios in LA. And it was a beautiful place, fantastic place. The history in there, when you walk in, you just feel it immediately. And this Studio A, where we're recording, everybody's recorded in there, from Ella to Louis Prima, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Frank, and they put up his microphone for me to use for this event. You know, it didn't make me sound like it, but, you know.
Any more than Ben sounds like.
I imagine that's how it sounds. There's a picture of you on your wall of glory there.
Yeah.
A picture with you and Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Because he does Minnie the Moocher with you on this
does,
album.
yeah.
One of my favourite songs.
Myself and Kelsey were in a Broadway musical. We're in Finding Neverland.
Okay.
And we got on like a house on fire. And he was a great fella. And we spoke about coming on one of my albums and doing a duet. And he finally did on this one.
Because he sang the theme tune to Frasier, didn't he?
He did,
right.
yeah. But it's really weird. You are stood in the booth with him, and it was like, I'm not doing a duet with Kelsey. I'm doing a duet with Sideshow Bob. It was incredible.
Love that he's remembered like that. There's another great picture in there where you're on stage, and I didn't realise that's Sting with Shaggy.
Yeah. Sting, Shaggy, and Sir Tom at the end.
Sir Tom, that's
So what was that all about? That's a line-up.
That was Her Majesty's birthday. the Royal Albert Hall, and obviously Sting and Shaggy were trying to jump on the bandwagon of me and Michael. You know, ball and ball, Sting, Shaggy.
Which one's which?
Look at Michael in that picture. He's definitely Shaggy.
He is definitely Shaggy. Now, look, one of the things I was struck with, Alfie, was when we were talking about you this morning coming in, is that you get thrown knickers by your fans.
But apparently you don't so much anymore.
Well, no, it doesn't happen anymore.
It's brutal, this business.
I've asked Pierce to stop doing it.
Now you don't want me to throw my pants. Look at these.
So if any pants you've got, go for it.
Go on, sexy one.
Bombshell, you've got to say hello to my mum. You and Michael were very kind when went down to the Christmas lights. I must have a pair of pants to tell you. Say hello to Dot for me.
Hey Dot, how are you? Lots of love, sweetheart.
Where are you? She was so kind to her when she came down to the Christmas lights with you and Michael, who sadly obviously is on the back burner somewhere now. But, congratulations on that first solo album and a tour.
Thank you. Yes,
First album for 4 years, I should say.
Yeah, a tour coming up next year. That'll be announced later on, but no,
We'll
I'm
be going
excited.
front row, don't worry.
Thank you.
We'll only bring Charlotte stickers next time. We drop my bags for the future.
Thank goodness Ben and I went commando. There's an image for you.
We had
so much
nothing to
information.
throw, Alfie. If we've done nothing else, if we could recreate more Alfie fans throwing knickers at you, we have done our job today.
Bless you.
Thanks so much for coming. It's always a treat when you come in. Thanks so much for coming. It's best luck with the album and
Lots of love to you. Thank you.
Laura likes to throw herself actually at people.
Really
John
does.
Bon Jovi, so
I got you.
glad you just got the knickers from us. She's like the River Thames this morning.